Okay, let's get things a little sexual up in here. You guys ready?
Time to get naked.
Time to get naked. We're about to take off all our clothes. Are we all horny right now? No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Okay, so how do we get our partners in the mood? Get in the mood for sex is our next segment. Okay, we got some sexy ladies with us today, so I'm sure you guys know all about this, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna name some ways to get your partner in the mood for sex, and you guys can give your opinion on that. Okay, so at number 10, I have chocolate. I hear that chocolate is like really sexy, and it brings out like sexual hormones, and it makes people crazy. What do you guys think about that? You think chocolate would do it for you?
Well, definitely. I mean, you know, if it's in a certain situation, like when you're chilling with your boo and you have like chocolate-covered strawberries or fruit, you know, in an intimate setting, yeah, that could totally enhance the mood.
But it doesn't hurt, right?
No,
Never can hurt.
Doesn't hurt.
Okay, our next thing is get your girlfriend a Victoria's Secret card. Or you could get your boyfriend it, and he could go pick out something for you to wear.
No.
Why?
No.
He might pick something funky?
Not that. It's just that guys are not the best when it comes to picking out lingerie. Like, if I'm going to go pick out some lingerie, I'm going to pick out something that I'm just going to walk up into the house with my heels on, with my fishnets on, and I'm just going to open it and be like, hey, boo.
But don't you think it'll make him feel good if he could pick out something that is in his fantasy and not in your mind?
And then you live it out. I think that's I think it's good both ways. I agree with Misty's way, and I like John's way too. And you know how relationships are all about compromising. So I think, you know,
and that's
both
something
would be
people
good
don't
ideas.
usually do. Like, you usually don't say to your husband, or a boyfriend or whatever, here's a Victoria's Secret card. Because he's going to be like, I don't wear panties. Why are you getting me Victoria's Secret? You know? But if you give it to him, that's like, no, this is for you to go buy me something that you want me to wear.
Right.
That, like, adds a little spice to it,
And
you know?
I think, like, when the husband or girlfriend or whatever picks out something for their mate to wear, it'll fulfill the fantasy even more and make it even more mind-blowing. It'll actually fulfill his fantasy.
And even if it's ugly, who else is going to see it but you guys? Even if he picks out something you wouldn't necessarily pick, it's only you guys that are seeing it. It's not like you're going to walk on Variety with John and Anna in your lingerie, right?
Right.
So it's just the fun of it, you know? So our number 7 one is to give your mate flowers. Even a guy. Studies show that even guys think it's very sweet, believe it or not, when chicks give them flowers. Have you ever given a guy flowers, either of you?
Oh, no.
Never? Have you?
I have.
You have? And what did it make him feel like? Did it make him happy?
He liked it. It was Valentine's Day. You know how like they go around at the restaurants and like ask if you want to buy a flower.
Aw.
I bought a rose for him. He liked it.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
It's supposed to get your partner in the mood. So, and at number 6, sing to your partner. Sing them a love song.
Serenade them.
Have any of you ever done that?
Yeah.
You have? Did he? Wait a minute. He ran away, didn't he? Did he run away? She probably turned him off. No, I'm kidding. So what happened? Tell me about it.
That's it. I did like a little performance. And it was funny. Like, we laughed. We both laughed. I did my little dance and all that. And I sang a Beyonce song. I'm not going to say what song. I'm not going to say what little dance and move and all that. But it was very entertaining, and it was real heated after that.
Wow. So it worked. They got him in the mood.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever tried it, Anna?
I have not.
So that's a suggestion for the future if you ever want to turn somebody on. So, or in that same category, you can make them a CD. If you're not a good singer and you don't sing that well, you can make them a CD of love songs, like "Let's Get It On" by Marvin Gaye or something, or really good love songs that you think will get them in the mood. And they'll think of it as sweet. They'll be like, "Oh, that's mad sweet." Okay, our next one is our number 4. Or wait, I think I skipped one. Okay, our number 5, that would be say it with poetry. Write or read them a romantic poem. See, poetry words are really sexy too. Like if you say it, like, especially if you're saying it with a lot of meaning, you know, that could really turn somebody on. Have either of you ever written poetry, and have you ever written love poetry?
I write poetry of all kinds, and I actually have written a poem. It was about somebody, and I performed it at a community event. And nicely, the person who I wrote it about was there. So he heard it, and I told him later it was about him. So it was special.
Do you think that's more like love-based, or do you really think it turned them on to get them in the mood?
Well, that wasn't so much love-based or to get him in the mood. That was just to express how I felt. But the person was definitely flattered and honored and loved it.
And he felt good by it.
Yeah, and it had a great message about it. So, but it doesn't go with the category of getting in the mood.
Well, it can get somebody in the mood, though, if you write the right poetry. I know you write some naughty poetry. Come on, Misty. You've written some naughty poetry.
No, I have. Like, I used to write poetry all the time when I was younger. And I used to send it off. I have one little contest, whatever.
Now, was it explicit? Was it like...
Not what I've sent off, no.
No.
But stuff like, I'm my ex. I used to write him nasty stuff all the time. I'm just a pervert.
Did it work? Did doing the nasty stuff work?
Of course it does.